Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly forgotten why you went in there? Or maybe you have had a name on the tip of your tongue, but no matter how hard you tried, it just wouldn't come to you. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. It happens to the best of us, especially as we get older. But here's the good news, it doesn't mean something is wrong. It's just a gentle reminder from your brain that it needs a little extra care and attention now. And the even better news, there are simple things you can do every day to keep your memory sharp and your mind alert. Now, we all know aging brings changes. That's just life. But memory loss doesn't have to be one of those changes we simply accept. It's not inevitable. In fact, with just a few practical habits, you can keep your memory strong and stay mentally sharp well into your later years. You don't need fancy supplements or expensive programs, just small adjustments that fit naturally into your daily routine. Let's talk about the first one. And this one might surprise you because it's not about your brain at all. It's about your body. Staying physically active, even in gentle ways, can do wonders for your memory. You see, when you move your body, you are also getting more oxygen and blood flow to your brain. That helps nourish the parts of your brain responsible for memory, focus, and learning. And it doesn't mean you have to join a gym or start running marathons. A brisk walk around your neighborhood, a little dancing in the kitchen, or even gardening in your backyard. It all counts. Movement keeps your brain young. Just 20 to 30 minutes a day can make a real difference. And while we are at it, let's not forget how powerful routines can be. The brain loves consistency. When you get into a habit of daily movement, whether it's morning stretches, an afternoon stroll, or light housework, you are giving your brain a rhythm. That rhythm builds structure, and structure helps memory. So, if you are wondering where to start, try tying your activity to something you already do. For example, take a walk right after your morning coffee. Your body and mind will start to link the two, and it will become automatic over time. That's the magic of habit. Now, while moving your body is essential, feeding your brain comes right next. And by feeding, I mean literally what you eat. Your brain is always working, even when you are asleep. And just like the rest of your body, it needs good fuel to function at its best. Foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and nutrients can help protect brain cells and keep your memory sharp. Think berries, leafy greens, walnuts, olive oil, and even a little dark chocolate now and then. These foods support your brain's health and can help slow down age related memory decline. But it's not just about adding good foods, it's also about being mindful of what to cut back on. Too much sugar, processed foods, and alcohol can create inflammation and dull your mental clarity. And it's not about giving everything up, it's about balance. If you enjoy a treat now and then, that's okay. Just be sure the majority of your meals are helping your brain and not hurting it. A colorful plate is a great clue. If your meal is full of bright, natural colors, you are probably on the right track. Of course, feeding your brain doesn't stop at the dinner table. One of the most underrated things you can do for your memory is to stay mentally active. Just like your muscles, your brain needs exercise. And no, It doesn't mean solving complicated math problems or reading textbooks. It can be fun and simple, learning something new, playing games, doing puzzles, or even picking up a new hobby. Maybe you have always wanted to learn how to paint, play an instrument, or speak a new language. There's no age limit on learning, and your brain thrives on it. And here's something truly amazing: your brain actually forms new connections when you challenge it. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, and it's proof that your mind is capable of growing, adapting, and staying strong no matter your age. So, the next time you do a crossword puzzle or try a new recipe, just remember you are not just passing time, you are giving your brain a workout, and that's one of the best gifts you can give yourself. So, as we think about the power of movement, the importance of nutrition, and the joy of lifelong learning, it becomes clear your memory isn't something to fear losing. It's something you can nurture, protect, and even improve. It's never too late to start, and you don't need to change everything at once. Just one small step at a time, and soon those little habits add up to a big difference. Now that we have opened the door to how physical activity, brain friendly food, and mental stimulation can sharpen your memory, let's keep going. There's another simple yet powerful tip that could change the way you think and feel every single day. And that tip is something we often take for granted: getting quality sleep. I know it sounds simple, but as we get older, sleep doesn't always come as easily as it used to. You might find yourself waking up more during the night or feeling less rested in the morning, even after a full night in bed. But here's the thing: your brain does some of its most important work while you're asleep. That's when it stores memories, clears out toxins, and recharges for the next day. So, if your sleep isn't deep and restful, your memory can start to feel a little foggy. The good news is that with a few small changes, you can improve your sleep quality and give your brain the rest it needs. Try keeping a consistent bedtime and wake up time, even on weekends. Your body loves routine. Make your bedroom a peaceful place. Dim the lights, keep the temperature cool, and limit noise as much as possible. And most importantly, avoid screens like phones or tablets right before bed. The light from screens can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Instead, try reading a book, listening to soft music, or doing some gentle breathing exercises. Over time, these small changes can help you sleep better and wake up feeling more clear headed. And that brings us to another powerful memory booster: social connection. This one often gets overlooked, but it's absolutely essential. As we age, it's easy to become more isolated. Kids move away, friends get busy, and life just naturally quiets down. But your brain needs interaction, conversations, laughter, even a simple chat with a neighbor or a phone call with a friend. It all stimulates your brain in ways that are deeply healing and energizing. Human connection lights up parts of the brain that help with memory, decision making, and emotional well being. Think about how refreshed you feel after a good talk with someone you trust. That's not just emotional, it's neurological. So make it a priority to stay connected. Join a local group or community class. Volunteer at a place that feels meaningful to you, or even schedule regular video calls with loved ones if they live far away. Even short conversations can make a big impact. And if you're feeling a little shy about reaching out, just remember most people are looking for connection too. A small gesture from you could make someone else's day brighter as well. Now, while physical activity, nutrition, learning, sleep, and connection all play powerful roles in keeping your memory sharp, there's one more thing that ties them all together: your mindset. The way you think about aging can actually influence how your brain functions. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm just getting old, or my memory is not what it used to be, your brain starts to believe it. It's a bit like planting a seed and watering it every day. Your thoughts shape your reality more than you realize. On the other hand, when you stay curious, open minded, and optimistic, your brain responds in kind. Try replacing those negative thoughts with something more empowering, like I'm learning new things every day, or I am taking care of my brain and it's working for me. This small mental shift can make a big difference in your motivation, your energy, and yes, even your memory. Studies have shown that seniors who maintain a positive attitude about aging tend to perform better on memory tests and stay sharper for longer. So, if you find yourself forgetting a name or misplacing your glasses, don't be too hard on yourself. It happens to everyone, no matter their age. Instead of worrying, see it as a gentle reminder to check in with your habits. Are you moving your body regularly? Are you eating well and sleeping deeply? Are you challenging your brain and staying connected to the people around you? Because when those pieces are in place, your mind becomes clearer, your mood improves, and you start to feel more confident in yourself again. You are not defined by your age. Your story is still unfolding, and your brain is still capable of incredible things. With a little care, a little intention, and a belief in your own strength, you can keep that memory of yours sharp and sparkling. Let's keep the momentum going. There's one final habit that pulls everything we have talked about together and helps anchor all these positive changes into your life. And that final habit is mindfulness. Simply put, it means being present, fully aware of what you're doing, thinking, and feeling in the moment. You'd be surprised how often we go through the day on autopilot, letting our minds wander, jumping from thought to thought. But when you slow down and pay attention, even to the little things, your brain actually becomes more focused and your memory improves. You don't need to sit cross legged for hours or chant mantras. Just take a few minutes a day to pause and breathe. Focus on your breath. You or notice the sounds around you. When you eat, savor each bite. When you're talking to someone, really listen. This kind of mental clarity trains your brain to stay alert and helps you remember more with ease. It also lowers stress, and stress, as you know, is one of memory's worst enemies. When you combine mindfulness with everything else we have talked about, moving your body, eating well, learning, sleeping deeply, and staying socially connected, you create a powerful routine that protects and strengthens your memory every single day. And one of these require drastic changes, just small, thoughtful steps that add up. So, if you have ever felt like your memory is slipping or your mind isn't as sharp as it used to be, take heart. You are not powerless. These habits are simple, doable, and incredibly effective. You can feel more focused, more in control, and more alive. Remember, it's never too late to start. One step at a time is all it takes. Here's to a sharper memory, a stronger mind, and a brighter tomorrow. Keep going. You have got this. See you in the next part.